Do you like supporting new queer content creators? Please? I'm Atlas at last. I'm starting this YouTube channel as a way to start making things again. After work recently, all I've been doing is sitting on my couch, watching something, and playing a game. I've noticed that this has stopped feeling as good as it did when I first became an adult. Back then, it felt like I could finally put time towards the things I like. I feel oversaturated by media and products to the point that I no longer derive the same pleasure I once did from them. This channel is going to be for you to watch and consume, but it's really gonna be for me. Creating is like nothing I've ever felt before. Getting to make something is the single greatest feeling that I can currently achieve. I am so excited I get to share it with you. In terms of content, I have a few plans. Step 1. Reviving Cobblemon Cove. Cobblemon Cove was a Minecraft server I started last year. It was a big undertaking, and I put hours and hours into prep and editing. Lots of time spent building and making the world just right for when my friends finally joined. I got just around 100 days on the server before there was a problem with my bank. The hosting service I was using sent me 2 emails before deleting the server. 2 days, I was off-grid, away from my phone or the internet. We lost everything. Our builds, our Pokemon, all our hard work. This put me off of content creation for a while. All the hard work I had done was gone, and there was nothing I could do about it. It was infuriating, saddening, hopeless. But I knew, even then, that I would want to bring back Cobblemon Cove at some point. All the work we had done was still worth something, even if it was gone. So I'm reviving Cobblemon Cove as a solo series, hopefully introducing friends at some point. A new world, new terrain, new Pokemon on the updated Cobblemon 1.6. My first challenge is to beat all 8 gyms located around the Anchovia region. Then, eventually, take on the Elite Four and the Champion. This time, I want to challenge myself to use Pokemon that I have never used on a team before. I usually stick to the same few favorite mons. Don't get me wrong, I still love all of them. I just want to see what these other new Pokemon have to offer. And I want to give a second chance to Pokemon that I've previously overlooked. Episode 1 of Cobblemon Cove will be released alongside this video, so you can watch it right after you're done here. Step 2. Recapturing Recaptured. Some old-timers might remember the last time I was relatively consistent with content was on Twitch. I started a series called Pokemon Recaptured. When I was a kid, I loved Pokemon so much. And even now as an adult, my love for Pokemon hasn't changed. However, there is an issue. I'm gay. It all started when I was born. I was given a name that doesn't align with my true self. So as a proud member of the LGBTQ+ community, I've changed my name. The problem is, I've always named my trainer character after myself, even though it was never my real name. So now I've got a full living dex and all these rare Pokemon, but they're under the wrong trainer name. So none of them belong to me. What am I supposed to do? I've decided to play through every Pokemon game, from Kanto to Paldea with my new name. Join me on this journey of self-discovery and let's catch them all together. Welcome to Pokemon Recaptured. Even after it's been 3 years, I still have all my footage from my adventure through the Kanto region. I wanted these videos to be more long form, but the editing kept piling up. Eventually, it became a bit too overwhelming, and to cope, I put it out of my mind. No more. Pokemon Recaptured is returning. The first episode of Pokemon Recaptured is scheduled to be released sometime this summer. I don't want to put myself on a tight deadline in fear of that burnout again. After Gen 1 is complete, Gen 2 will begin, and so on and so forth until the newest Pokemon games. I'll also be working off camera to complete a living dex in every game. I can't wait to relive and recapture all my adventures through the Pokemon world and share it with you. Step 3. Creating. I talked earlier about how much I love creating. Not just digitally though, I love making things with my hands. Music, art, but most of all, functional items that fulfill some unwarranted desire only to prove to myself that I can do it. Example, this controller I added a Game Boy shell to because I wanted a handheld controller that felt like a Game Boy but wasn't a Game Boy but worked with my computer so that I could play Game Boy games on my computer while feeling like I was playing a Game Boy. Making anything lights up my heart in a way nothing has before. So videos detailing how I made something or my process in creating something will be a priority for this channel. Lastly, I want to challenge myself, while at the same time remembering that this is something I'm doing for you, but I'm really doing it for me. In a sense, I want this channel to feel less like a chore and more like how my games and shows felt before. I want this to become what I do when I come home from work, what I do to recharge, because creating has always given me that. There were just too many distractions in my way to see it. Thanks for watching. See you soon.